Hey guys, so I know I'm still in my 2-week wait, but I just wanted to do a video in between. I finally made my first intro. I'm so new to this whole YouTube thing, and I watch so many different channels that are just so great. Some of these girls are so talented at making such a cool video and putting together and getting really creative, and so I'm like, I need to step up my game and I need to make an intro. So I spent like 2 hours today making that. I don't know why, it was hard for me. I'm not very technology savvy. I'm definitely not. So that is kind of my beginner's thing towards kind of sprucing up my YouTube channel a little bit. Yeah, so I was excited to do a video. I don't really have a reason to because I'm still in my 2-week wait. But I thought it would be kind of fun to do a video and go over with you guys my whole regimen of all my pills and supplements that I take. I even have some other little extra things that have helped me and that I've read about and that I've heard that I do. So yeah, I'm not going to really do it in order. I'm just going to kind of show you and explain to you what it does and when I take it. Of course, prenatals. This is one that I really like. It's by Garden of Life, Prenatal Once Daily. There's another brand, or the same brand, but they make another prenatal that you should take it 3 times a day. And I hate taking pills. I'm not good at it, and they're big horse pills. So this one's really big, but I like just taking it once instead of 3 times a day. So I was taking this originally until I started seeing my fertility specialist, and they had me start taking this one, Vita Pearl Prenatal Multivitamin. It has DHA in it. You just take 1 a day. And every month this company sends it to me, so I have a supply for a whole month. And with these, I've noticed, I don't know if it's these, but my skin has totally been really clear in the last 2 months since I've started taking this stuff. I don't know if it's that in particular, but this is kind of the only thing that I changed in my regimen of all my things that I take. I really noticed a difference in my skin after taking these prenatals. So I don't know if that's why my skin's clearing. I'm not really sure. So I was taking this DHA by the same brand as these multivitamin, these prenatals, Garden of Life, DHA. I obviously don't take these 2 anymore because this one usually is pretty much both of these. For some reason my doctor is a fan of these multivitamins, so I trust her, and that's what I take now. So they also had me start taking folic acid. This is 1 milligram folic acid. I have to take 2 tablets, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And they're pretty small little pills. I was originally taking, did I bring it up? It was by the company Solaray, the folic acid, but supposedly she wanted me to be taking these ones that I get at the doctor that are prescription folic acids. So I do that 2 in the morning, 2 at night. What else? So many little things. This one's kind of interesting. It's called Serrapeptase. I don't know how to say it. But I read about this that, as you know, I have one of my fallopian tubes is closed or clogged. They're not really sure what's wrong with it, but I had my scan to see if my fallopian tubes were open, and obviously you guys know my left one was closed. So supposedly this stuff helps unblock, break down unwanted proteins. It says on here it's good for sinuses, but I read on Amazon that some women take this for clearing their tubes, and it works. So I do 1 of these a day. What else? This one I've been taking for, oh my god, 4 months now. My sister-in-law told me to take this. It has all the omegas, omega 3, 6, 7, 9 fatty acids. It's the Blue Ice Royal Butter Oil Fermented Cod Liver Oil Blend. You can get this on Amazon, and I love this stuff. It doesn't taste very good when you first take it. I actually have to close my nose when I take it with water because it tastes fishy. But this stuff is amazing. This might also be why my skin's really clear stuff. But yes, this has all the omegas in it. And it's the fermented cod liver oil, which is, I heard, is the best to take. So yeah, you can get that on Amazon. You can also get it, I think, at health food stores. Certain ones might have them. It has it at mine. So that's that. I, of course, take a probiotic, PB8. I take one morning and night. I've been taking probiotics for a good 3 years. That also keeps me nice and healthy, keeps all that good bacteria flowing in and out. I love my probiotics. If I'm ever feeling sick, if something hurts my stomach, if I just feel imbalanced, I take my probiotic and I feel totally normal again. I can't live without my probiotics. I love my probiotics. So this one is my calcium, magnesium, zinc all in one. I take this at night just because it has the magnesium in it. Makes you, I guess, helps with sleep. So my doctor told me to take it at night. Calcium and zinc, of course, are two big things you should have when trying to conceive and when pregnant. It has it in prenatals, but I like to take a little bit extra calcium, magnesium, and zinc. I take this, like I said, before I go to bed, and then they say to take it with vitamin D. So I take these both together for some reason. I guess it helps absorb. So I guess you're not supposed to take this together with your multivitamin. This is all stuff my doctors told me. So take those. One thing that I have heard from many friends that have been pregnant, and I've read many blogs. I've never really said this in my videos. I don't think I've ever said any of this before, but I am petrified of getting horrible morning sickness. I've heard horror stories from a few friends that were sick all 9 months of their pregnancy, throwing up every day, 5 times a day for 9 months. That pretty much sounds like absolute torture to me. I'm not good with throwing up. I think I have like a phobia of it. I hate throwing up, and I will do whatever I can to not throw up. So it's always been kind of a thing that I've dealt with a lot of my life. I don't like puking. So I've read blog after blog after blog of information of how to keep morning sickness away and what I can do beforehand to help it not hit me as hard during pregnancy. And there are so many blogs that talk about a few different things that you should be doing before you get pregnant. Of course, start taking prenatals months before you get pregnant. That helps with morning sickness. This is blogs of mothers that have had lots of children and they've experimented, and supposedly on their last pregnancies they had no morning sickness because they tried these things. So I really trust them. Kind of, I guess. I don't know, it helps, right? So this was a huge thing that I've read a lot about, is vitamin B6. I think all the vitamin Bs are really good, but for some reason B6 really stuck out in all the blogs and a lot of articles, and a few friends that did this. They took it way beforehand of the pregnancy and they experienced barely any morning sickness. So I take vitamin B6 daily. This is 200 milligrams. There's also B6 in multivitamins. There's 25 milligrams in this. I take an extra bit because I am doing anything I can to keep that morning sickness away. So I guess we'll find out when I'm pregnant if this works. So I take that. Another thing that I've read in blogs that help keep morning sickness away is milk thistle. I've actually heard this from doctors that have had children, that this has helped them. Take it before you're pregnant. It helps with liver function. So I take these things. I've been taking them for about a year. So yeah, that's how cautious I am I'm so scared of getting horrible morning sickness. It's like, you guys will be, once I get pregnant and I'm doing these videos, I will be letting you guys know if it's bad. So, another thing that my doctor has me take is aspirin. 1 a day, 81 milligrams. It's just the low dose baby aspirin. Supposedly it helps with miscarriages, helps prevent them. It helps strengthen your uterus. It does something to the blood. It's just, I guess it's good. And with PCOS, my doctor recommends this to anyone with PCOS or anyone that's at risk of having miscarriages. She recommends 81 milligram aspirin. So I've been taking that. Another little fun thing that I read online, and my friend had horrible acid reflux during her pregnancy, and I bought this like not too long ago because I had a really bad bout last month of really bad acid reflux heartburn, which I never get, and so I bought this stuff. Supposedly it has like apple cider vinegar in it and some other good stuff. It's really good for heartburn. I bought this just in case. I feel like these trigger shots and all these medications make me feel all kinds of pregnancy symptoms, so I am prepared. My Maca Pills, I take 2 a day in the morning. This helps with, they say it helps the ovulation, it helps balance your hormones. It's just a really good fertility boosting supplement. My husband takes this and I take this 2 a day, me and my husband. So that's that. Another thing, this isn't a medication, but this is a lubricant. I love this stuff. It's pre-seed. I'm sure some of you have heard of this. It helps supposedly the sperm. It mimics your own fertile fluids. It's almost it's very watery lubricant, and to me, I just like it. It's comfortable to use. You have a little applicator that you have to insert like this much of it into your vagina, your cervix, before you have sex. So that way it's in there and the sperm go in, and that fluid helps the little swimmers get up in there. So it's like $25. It's kind of expensive, and it's a little tiny, it's like I don't know, it's like 2 ounces maybe. So it's expensive, but it's worth it. And when we're trying for babies, we only use this lubricant. But when it's just for fun, we just use regular lubricant if we need to. So that's that. Essential oils, I have read and heard from friends. If you have morning sickness, I keep this on hand. I get really nauseous. I have lots of stomach issues. So I have this anyways. I use it is lemon essential oils and peppermint essential oils. I just put a couple drops on my hands and I just take in a huge breath, and I do these breathing exercises at night. Helps me totally calm down, helps my stress, it helps my stomach if I'm queasy. This trigger shot, these medications that I take for fertility, they totally mess with my hormones and I get really queasy all the time. So these have totally helped me. I'm almost to a minute. I need to make this quicker. So anyways, one last thing. My basal body temperature, I got it at Target. It was like $5. You press it, put it under your tongue. It takes like 20 seconds and it reads you your basal body temperature. I do this every morning by habit. I don't write it down anymore. I just remember in my head. I'm trying not to be too crazy with this trying to conceive thing. I have not done any pregnancy tests. I'm due to do my pregnancy test next week, really Monday, but I believe I ovulated last Tuesday or Wednesday, so I'm going to wait until later next week, Thursday or Friday. So I will be doing a live pregnancy test. I promised you guys a live pregnancy test. What my results are, fingers crossed, you guys. But anyways, all these things that I just talked about, I will post it down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will do my next video next week when I do my live pregnancy test. Mwah! Bye, guys!